The Whispering Dreamsmith weaves another fantastical tale under the blanket of stars. Once upon a time, high above a quiet town, there stood a silver tower. It was just tall enough to brush the clouds, and it seemed to glow with moonlight. But the tower had a secret. It appeared only when the moon was full, casting its silvery light over the sleeping town. And inside the tower lived an ageless clockmaker, surrounded by clocks. Oh, not just any clocks, mind you, but clocks that glowed with an inner light and whispered secrets on the wind. Each one held a fragment of a dream, a memory or an emotion from the people of the town. Now, the clockmaker cherished these clocks, tending to them as one would a garden, for they were the heartstrings of the town, connecting him to the people and their dreams. But one night the peace was shattered. The clocks began to tick backward, their whispers turning into screams. Time itself was unraveling in the town. Flowers closed before they bloomed, lullabies faded into silence, and people began to wake before their dreams could take shape. The clockmaker's hands shook as he tried to repair the gears, but every adjustment only made the clock spin faster in reverse. Fear twisted his heart. If time continued to slip away, the town would fall into eternal twilight, trapped between day and night, awake and asleep. He had to fix the clocks, but how? Desperate, the clockmaker followed the trail of backward time. It led him to the very edge of the sky, where he saw a shadowy figure, a specter of darkness stealing hours from the clocks and wrapping them in shadow. The clockmaker recognized that specter. It was the night thief, a forgotten spirit that haunted the edges of dreams, feeding on moments that people wasted or wished away. To stop the thief, the clockmaker couldn't use his tools of metal. He needed to recover the lost hours, the very essence of time. But where could they be found? The answer came in a whisper from the clocks. They were hidden in the hearts of the townsfolk, buried under regrets and what-ifs. So the clockmaker set out on a journey, going from door to door. He asked the baker to sing the song she had started but never finished, the cobbler to mend the shoes she had meant to repair but left undone. He listened as the townsfolk shared their unfinished stories, their unsent letters, the words they never dared to speak. With each story, each regret, a new hourglass appeared in his hands, glowing with the recaptured essence of time. The clockmaker treasured these moments, placing them gently in his workshop until he had reclaimed all the lost hours. Then, with trembling hands, he wound them into the biggest clock of all, the heart clock, which hung heavy with pendulums and chimes. The moment the last hour was wound in, the ticking of the clocks in his workshop shifted forward once more. Time flowed as it should. The night thief, weakened by the returned moments, faded into the starlight, no longer hungry. The townsfolk awoke with lighter hearts. Their regrets transformed into strength, and their dreams bloomed richer than before. As for the clockmaker, he spent his nights mending the threads of time, ensuring that every dream had its chance to come true. And so, every full moon, the clockmaker listens for the hours we let slip away, turning them into golden threads that stitch our dreams together. If you ever feel time pause before sleep, perhaps it's him, quietly mending your night. And that was the tale of the clockmaker and the Moonlit Tower from the Book of Whispers. Oh, the Book of Whispers is glowing again, with the tale of golden hair Lara. But that's a tale for another night.